Good morning, this is Josiah Pike with Alaska's News Source, coming to you today because we just republished an article from the Alaska Beacon that we'd like to share with you. According to the Alaska Beacon, the prosecutors with the Alaska Department of Law's Office of Special Prosecutions have filed 7 criminal charges against the Knights of Nye LLC and its owner, Ryan Carroll, accusing Carroll of defrauding the state's Medicaid system of more than $500,000. Now, if that name sounds familiar to you, the Knights of Nye, it's because apparently it's based on a reference to the 1975 film Monty Python and the Holy Grail, if any of you have seen that. Now, we have this full story on our website. If you'd like to tune in there, it's on alaskasnewssource.com, where we should have the full story. But to just go over some of the basic details, the records published by the Alaska Division of Corporate Business and Professional Licensing show that the Knights of Nye was involuntarily dissolved in 2024 after failing to meet the requirements to keep operating. Now, according to the criminal complaint, which was filed in Alaska Superior Court on October 23rd, just a week ago, the state charges came after an investigation by the Alaska Medicaid Fraud Control Unit, which operates under the Department of Law. Now, the investigator with the unit says that Carroll operated as a care coordinator, which is someone who helps a Medicaid patient gain needed medical, social, and other services, regardless of the funding source for the services to which access is granted. Now, care coordinators usually work with people who are mentally or physically disabled and cannot fill out the paperwork on their own. Under state law and regulation, a care coordinator can be paid by the Alaska Department of Health for their work if they document their patient visits and submit a report to the state. Now, also according to the criminal complaint, the Department of Health received a message warning Carroll was having an inappropriate relationship with one of his clients. Again, that's according to the criminal complaint and the Department of Health received a message warning of that. So that's just where we're getting that information. Now, in many cases, state investigators found Carroll had not submitted the proper forms to bill Medicaid, and in some cases, it was not clear whether he was making any contact with his assigned recipients due to the lack of documentation to support his services. Now, once again, just to repeat the basic information that we're bringing to you today, that apparently prosecutors with the Alaska Department of Law's Office of Special Prosecutions filed felony charges against the Knights of Nye LLC and its owner, Ryan Carroll, accusing him of defrauding the state's Medicaid system of more than $500,000. In fact, just to give an exact number from our website, it was a total of $519,855.73 worth of claims between 2018 and 2022. So those are the accusations, and that is, again, coming from the Alaska Beacon, an article we're republishing with their permission. But to get more information on this story, the full story, as well as just any more information, feel free to tune into our website, alaskasnewssource.com, our mobile app, as well as our daily news broadcast on KTUU and KYES. So thank you for tuning in. If there's any more sufficient evidence or sufficient information in this story, we will bring it to you in a timely manner. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good Thursday.